morning and welcome to the madhouse. My goodness. Quiet, don't you join in. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Bailey, you golden, stop the barking. You don't need to bark. They're playing quite quietly. But you two bark and then they bark. Not crazy this morning. Woo! My goodness. What's going on, Kenai? What's going on? You can hear Kenai's working on his big dog bark. Anyway, good morning everyone. And yeah, another week, another Monday. Feeling pretty good. I've had a good weekend. It was a very quiet weekend, just sort of at home. What did we do? Not much. I think on Saturday, I went out both days. Oh, on Saturday we took the doggies down we took all the 4 dogs down for a little walk. It was moderately successful, maybe. I don't know. It was nice that Coda needs a lot more work with walking on a lead. Obviously, Kenai does too, but he's a puppy. You expect that. Coda just missed out when he was younger on getting a lot of that training, so I need to probably do a bit more one-on-one work with him, but he was better. Certainly by the end of the walk, he was much improved. Sorry, I'm just pouring a cup of tea as I talk to you. Yeah, I can't remember what else I did on Saturday. Don't think I went anywhere. Kevin went to the optometrist. That was exciting. Yeah, just potted around the house pretty much, and yeah, spent some time with Kevin. We watched a few movies over the weekend, and some were duds and some were good. We watched Aquaman, which we both thought was a bit of a dud. And then last night we watched Avengers Infinity, because I hadn't seen that yet. That was much better. And we watched another movie. It's on Netflix, I can't think of the name of it now. If I remember, I'll just put it in the description, but it was cute. It was romantic comedy. I can't think of the name of it. Isn't it romantic? Isn't it funny? Oh, I don't know, something like that. Isn't it something? Anyway, yeah, that was cute. And we finished watching the Versace series, or documentary. Well, it's not a documentary. What do you call them when they're like a movie documentary? I don't know. Anyway, good series. Very depressing. Rather sad, but well done. And obviously I didn't not know really much about Versace's death or anything. I fully remember when it happened. And when we were in Miami a few years later, I remember them pointing out Versace's home. But maybe I knew at the time, but obviously I've since forgotten. But it was, yeah, good. Darren Criss was amazing in it. Very different role to the Blaine in Glee. But yeah, it was good. And I'm glad we watched it. Kevin was getting a bit depressed watching it. He was funny with it. But he's very stressed with work at the moment again. So yeah, but we did finish it and it was very well done. And if you're sort of interested, I guess, or want something more serious to watch or something more depressing, serial killers are the way to go apparently. Obviously flavour of the month, because I see they've done a Ted Bundy one with Zac Efron. But we might watch that, but it'll be a while later down the track after we recover from the Versace one. But it was very well done. It was interestingly done, because they kind of worked backwards in time, but I thought, which was a bit confusing at first, but it was really good actually. And in hindsight, you can see why they did it. Some of the episodes were a bit very sad. Today I will show you my to-do list a bit later on, but I've got quite a bit on it. So hopefully I'll continue to feel pretty good, and we'll get through some stuff, which is why I thought I'd vlog today. Plus I'm just editing the last vlog to go up at the moment, and I thought we should start another one, and I've got quite a bit to do. And oh, there's Kevin coming down the stairs. I don't think you can hear him, but I better get his lunch together. So he's got that to take with him. Luckily I did make that last night. You fine, Grandpa? Where is he? Good morning. Hello. I'm gonna make your lunch.
Being vlogged.
Yes, I just put the camera down. I thought, no, people, you don't appear on the vlog too often. Endorsed. Morning medication ritual. I haven't packed it yet. It's a bit light. I'll pack it now. Luckily it's made. Bathroom is all left tidy. Bed is made and left tidy if we ignore Kevin's stuff. No, not tidy. And stuff. This has been here for like, I think over a year. So I need to deal with that one day, but not today. And that sort of thing is and Ellie's engagement presents that we've got to find a home for until Thea moves out. Anyway, it's time for my breakfast now because I am hungry, but I've already done quite a bit this morning, so I'm pleased with that. Okay, I've just put on my second load of washing for the day. They are all washed. I forgot to bring the washing basket downstairs with me, so I'll go back up and get that afterwards and I'll hang it all, everything out at once. So I washed most of the blankets are in the lounge room. There's obviously a bit of cleaning stuff from yesterday. And I'm washing like bags we use at the sauce shop and things like that. I was going to wash my towels, but our dryer is dying. It works, but it takes like 6 hours to dry something. I've got to do 2 lots at least of goes in the dryer. So I thought rather than dry them today, I'll just leave them. I've got another set of towels for upstairs for our bathroom. We're getting a new dryer delivered Tuesday, tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not sure which day Kevin said. And I had to do reviews on it this time because this one's really, it's been a bit problematic. I don't think Kevin researched when we got this one. So he's done his research this time and apparently we're getting a very good one. So hopefully we wouldn't need to buy another dryer for a very long time. And it'll go back to drying things in an efficient manner. So, because we only really dry towels and stuff because I can't stand line dry towels, are too rough for me. But things like the blankets and stuff and clothes, you know, most of it out on the clothesline. It's only when it's raining for days on end or I've got my towels to dry. Everything goes up. Everything else goes out in the clothesline. Well, when I walk back down, my kitchen's all cleared off. Got some almonds soaking there. So I've done most of this before I left. I'd already emptied the dishwasher and I've just done the washing up while I waited for the kettle to boil. I've got dog food cooking now. I'm just waiting for it to release. And then I'm about to cook all my black beans that I soaked overnight. There's a lot of black beans. I might take 2 batches of that. But yeah, I'm going to go have my brekkie now. And then that should be released and I can get the dog's dinner sorted and cooling down. But yeah, I feel like I've been so productive this morning and the house is fairly well picked up. Yeah, just a few things to put away. Dog puddle over here. You puppies are so funny. We've got all the space and it's all like together. Well, that one's down there, having an explore. They did have very busy mornings this morning, barking and running around. They were all a bit scallywaggy this morning, all of them, which is not normal for all of them to be carrying on so much, in and outside and being crazy pups. Oh, I might go open the fly screen for this one, or the door so you can see the fly screen. They like to sit in doorways. Ready to get hung out. So as you can see, I've already got a few ticks. And yeah, that's my little list of things to do today. And I'm sure I'll think of a few more others, but that's it for this stage. So most of them, it looks like a lot, but most of them are little jobs like, book an appointment. That doesn't take long. I'll just do that online. So yeah, so I'm going to go hang out the blankets now, wash the dog toys, and then I'm going to finish off dishing out the dog meals and put the black beans on to cook, and then I'll come back and see what I do next after that. Someone's not too impressed with this, all the toys going into the basket. I'm actually just picking out the dirty ones. But of course they're the ones you want, aren't they? They're all the favourites. So I think we're going to have lots left in here. There's lots of clean, obviously that are at the bottom of the basket that have hardly been touched. You've got lots of toys. Things like that. But yes, they play with them all. And like a little cat. That was the cat that came off the... Actually, I don't know where the gingerbread man is. He's not here. See if I can find him around the house. And I see one more in there that I want to wash. There you go. You still got plenty of toys. Look at that. And I want to wash that one. Okay, we've got a basket full to wash. Any sign of the gingerbread man? He might be outside actually. Actually, that's what we'll do. I'll go outside and see what toys are outside. There's probably a few out here that need washed because they get left outside in the rain. Alright, we're doing a toy search. What? Oh, Athena's bra. Who took off with Athena's bra? Oh my gosh. I hope it's not destroyed. That's weird. I'll put it back in the basket, I'll take it out. Alright, what on earth is... And the mop thing, oh my gosh. Puppies. No, I don't know where the gingerbread man is. Do you know where the gingerbread man is, Rosie? You may at the other back. What do you want? What do you want? This is, I think it's clean. It should be on the clothesline. With all the other stuff that I hung out. So I hung out all that stuff from before. Oops, no. Drop on the bra again. Because I hung out, blankets are hung out. It's good way to do the extra little jobs. But, and I've been much more better about washing grocery bags and stuff, which is good. Starting to feel more like I used to do this kind of stuff all the time. Alright, so I'm going to get this toy washing going. And then I think I'm going to drink a water after that. They're all getting the wash puppies. They're all going in there for a bath. They're all getting a bath. Oh, there's the snow. There's the gingerbread man. And everything. Not impressed, puppies? Not impressed? They'll be nice and clean. And I've got some dog toy wash stuff here still, I think. Yeah, I've got a bit of it left from before. Oh, I'll just use that normal stuff anyway. I think it'll be fine because we use pretty natural detergents. I actually got one from the bulk food shop yesterday. It's lemon myrtle to try when I finish off this one. But I don't think they'd be too bad for puppies to choose for their washing stuff, but I'll use this up anyway. Okay, so I've rounded up all the bits and pieces that I need to menu plan, so I can get that done for the week. And then I know what I'm doing for dinner tonight. I have 2 ideas, but I can see what I do. And yeah, I can get sorted for the week ahead. And I'm planning on doing my grocery shop on a Wednesday like I did last week. So I just got some bread yesterday and we'll try and make everything else last. Anything that we urgently have to get, we'll just get from the local shop. But I'm thinking with some planning, and that's the idea, just to get better at planning every week and making sure I've got enough stuff for the whole week. So we can just shop once a week and save a bit of money by not always going to the shops. Not that we go that often, but yeah, I'm just trying to get better organised. That's quick and easy. I'm just going to making this roasted cauliflower, pumpkin and herb fritters for dinner tonight, and that is from this book, which I'll link below. Love Phoebe's recipes. We made this mushroom carbonara last week and it was so good. So we're going to give these a go today, and I'm going to get the vegetables roasting now, I think. Yeah, because I've got to bake them later on anyway, so I can do that. And the dinner's underway. while I was waiting for the black beans to finish cooking, I thought I would just, I would just refill the snack container. So I've done that. Excuse me. Kena, hop down. Good boy. Good boy. Still learning that one, aren't we? So that gives me snacks or some snacks for the week. And obviously, again, we're trying to work on how to reduce plastic packaging in this and giving him more fresh fruit. But I need to have more fresh fruit to do that with. I'm actually eating the last of the grapes. He's got some today, but he won't have any for tomorrow or the next day because I'm eating them. So we got these salted macadamia nuts and salted cashews from the sauce shop yesterday. When I was talking about my weekend, I can't remember if I mentioned that we went to the sauce yesterday, but we did, and did a big stock up of a lot of stuff. But they didn't have yeast flakes and they didn't have rolled oats. But anyway, I can get them at the supermarket in plastic, but so I'll have to do that unfortunately. But anyway, I'm going to make him up some little nut things as well. Again, I'm still working on having things that we really used. Athena really likes them, though I think I've actually eaten the whole lot gradually over the last month. I think I gave some to Kevin too. They're actually really nice. And well, I know nuts are high in fat. I figured they're better than having, you know, crackers that have got whatever in them and stuff like that. So we're trying to, that's what I'm trying to work on anyway. Okay, it's definitely time for a break now. This is what I do find to my biggest problem. Like, I've either been on my feet for like an hour and a half or something like that. I think about an hour and a half. If that, but let's say an hour and a half. Could have been an hour and a quarter. Yeah, within that region. My feet are really sore and a bit achy and tired. But there's only like a little bit of work, so anyway, it's a bit frustrating, but I know that I'm doing more than I have been, especially with Christy cleaning. I don't have to worry about that, so I can do other things. But obviously today's been pretty much in the kitchen. I mean, doing a bit of washing and stuff, so it's just stuff that's got to get done for the week, I guess. So I'm not doing as much food prep as I was. With my new routine of like prepping dinner in the afternoon, I'm finding I don't quite need to do that. If I get all my vegetables prepped and washed and prepped when I bring them home, my fruit and veggies, that seems to be sort of good for the week. And I guess if I know what's coming up, I can chop or whatever into whatever I need for the week. So I'll try and do that. That'll probably be Thursday if I get my groceries Wednesday. Most likely on Thursday that will happen. But we'll see. Just sort of playing around with things at the moment. First lot of black beans is out. So I've got the second lot in. Well, you saw me cut all the vegetables up there in baking for the fritters. And they just go with some other ingredients, get mashed and put together into patties. So I can finish that off after lunch. And then they're ready to cook later on for dinner. I need to have something to go with them, but probably just maybe some corn or something like that would probably be nice, because the pumpkin and cauliflower's in them. So I'll work out something to have with them. And yeah, but I'm going to have a rest. I'm actually trialing some black tea that I got from the source yesterday. They had loose leaf black tea. I think it was like organic, fair trade, all that sort of stuff, and it's actually quite nice. I don't know if it's as nice as the one, we've got another one from the Rabbit Hole, which is really nice. I mean, it's not as nice as the morning tea, I don't think, but very few teas are. But it's a nice black tea, so that might just become my everyday staple. That would be great, because again, there's no packaging. I just got like a small jar yesterday to make sure I liked it, and yeah, but so far I'm enjoying this cup anyway. I think I put too much milk in that, so, and it brewed a little bit over much too, so maybe when I get it right, it'll just be perfect. But that would be really good, because I can easily buy that, and again, no packaging, so it's a good thing. Just really working on the plastics at the moment, and I just really like with the snacks, there's a lot of plastic in all those snack containers. Kevin's watching the 60-minute special on recycling. I think it's online. If I haven't watched it yet, but I'll try and link it below, especially for Australians to have a watch of. But he just basically said recycling in Australia is, for plastics, it's pretty much non-existent. There's very little done at the moment here. So I guess it's all just going to landfill, which is pretty bad. So I mean, it's okay, with one house, it's a drop in the ocean. But I guess all those little drops do add up, and maybe we can get a bucket going in the Wollongong or something, and I guess all the buckets around the place all add up, and you might have like a swimming pool. But it's very little, I know, in this grand scheme of things, but it's what we can do. So I'm really, yeah, trying to only get things in plastic that I can't get anywhere else. We're started buying glass jars, like peanut butter and stuff. We'll buy the glass jars, which we can reuse, or I can donate. When I've got so many, I'll probably just donate them somewhere. But they can be also recycled as well. So just trying to do what we can do, the best we can do it. And I think as a family we've cut down plastic a lot, so I guess over the life of our family that's going to be add up to, I mean, I know it's a drop in the ocean still, but it's still, I think, significant. So whatever, I don't know. And I don't know if I told you guys the news over the weekend. Probably not, because I haven't vlogged for a few days. So we had 2 days at the end of our trip to, let me go and sit down, I'll talk to you, because my feet, as I said, were sore. So we had 2 trips at 2 days, or like kind of a half a day. The day we get off the cruise, I'll be off for like probably 8 o'clock in the morning. So the remainder of that day, one full next day, which is a Saturday, and probably till about, I'm not sure what time the flight is. I think it's 1-ish, I think, on the Sunday. So pretty much Sunday's gone by the time we got to get to the airport. Maybe we've got to get to the airport at 1, I can't remember. But yeah, we're not going to have much time on Sunday before we fly home. And we're trying to think for like Fort Lauderdale. We've got a day in Fort Lauderdale before the cruise. And like, we're not probably going to go to the beach. We have beautiful beaches here in Australia, so we don't go to them very often. So we're not going to go to the beach or anything. Plus, you don't know what the weather over there. It's winter time when we're going to be in Fort Lauderdale. So who knows what the weather will be like. So you can't count on that. So we plan to do like a cruise and like have a look around the city sort of one day. And that's probably all there is for us to do in Fort Lauderdale. You know, we could do the Everglades. We've done them from Orlando. So I thought, nah, there's not much else there. And then we had talked before about doing Disney, but it's going to be packed. It's the week of Christmas. It's the start of the Christmas week, so it's going to be super busy. And the Star Wars land will have opened, and so it's going to be crazy busy on top of being the busiest week of the whole year. So I thought, no, we're not doing parks that week. And then we thought, well, why just do Disney Springs? So on our one day we thought, okay, we'll do Disney Springs, and just, you know, that's probably what we'll spend our time doing. We'll do some, like, go to some of the hotels, things like that, not go to the parks, but do a little bit of non-park Disney stuff, because we never get enough time to do that when we're over there. So that was fine. As I said, we've got like 1.5 days. And then the other night I suddenly had the bright idea or remembrance that Mickey's Christmas party would probably be on then. So that's what we're doing. We're going to go to the Mickey's Christmas party one night at the Magic Kingdom, and I've already booked our tickets. So that's going ahead. We're going to do it on the Friday night after we finish the cruise. So we got off the cruise. It's about a 3-hour drive up to Orlando. I booked accommodation at the Carib Royal, which is the first place we stayed on our last trip. We stayed there for 2 nights and we were happy with it. So I'm going to stay there again. It was a good price. So yeah, then we'll have our Christmas party, and then we can sleep in the next day, head to Disney Springs whenever. And if it's crowded or whatever, being the weekend before Christmas, it's not really going to matter. We can just potter around, do things at our own pace, rest and do things, and be good to do a little bit of Disney shopping. It's always fun. And the next day we probably won't really do anything by the time we sort of gather our stuff together and check out. Or we might head to Disney Springs for a little bit before heading out. We'll just see how we go. But yeah, that's our plan. So that's quite exciting. Sort of finishing on a Disney note. It would be weird going to Disney and not going to Disney. We are now going to Disneyland for the party, so. And it's good value because you don't need your midday entrance fee. The party starts officially at 7, but you can get in from 4 o'clock. So we'll make sure we're there like pretty close to 4. And again, we're not going to try and do everything. We're just going to pick a few rides, our favourite rides. We'll see the parade, see the fireworks, and just people watch and check out some of the shops and just have a fairly chill, as much of a chill time as you can have at a Disney park anyway. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Kevin's all excited too, so it's so funny. Because he goes on about Disney trips, but he does like Disney. Not as much as me, but he does like it a lot. It's good time. Anyway, I have my tea, put my feet up for a bit and rest. And then I will see what we're doing this afternoon. I think most of the stuff this afternoon revolves around the dog. So I've got to do Coda's training. I want to brush Coda. I want to brush and groom Bailey and trim his feet fluff. It'll be a nice afternoon for doing that outside today. And I've got to hang out the dog toys actually, but I have to have a break first. So I'm doing that first. Then I will get back at my list and have a look what else I do. But I'm thinking it'll probably a few hours break now. And then maybe like 3 o'clock or something, I'll start doing a few more things because I am pretty tired right now. Had my little rest. I got back in the kitchen. Well, I needed to turn the pressure cooker off, which is ready now. So I need to do black beans in a second. But I put these fritters together. The mixture tastes good, so I'm thinking they're going to be really nice. They weren't even too bad for fritters to make, so I'm hoping that we enjoy them. And I've decided I'm going to serve them with some potato fries or potato wedges. That will go nice with them, I think, and that'll be a really nice dinner. There is a recipe for aioli, but we've got some aioli in the fridge that everyone likes, so I think I'll just leave it at that and not bother making one. So yeah, I can't wait to try them. I'm going to pop them in the fridge now and then just bake them ready for dinner. Yeah, I can't believe dinner's already made and it's like not even 1 o'clock. I'm doing well. So I'm just going to do these black beans now, get my bags out, divide them all up. And I might give Kenai his lunch while we are doing that. And then I'm going to make my own lunch because I am getting hungry. I have bagged up all the black beans. Now I've got to try and fit them in the freezer. But I'll fit them in somewhere. I need to go through and reorganise the freezers again. I'm just going to have a quick easy lunch. I'm going to have this Southwest casserole in the freezer. Okay, I didn't feel like I had enough food for the dogs. Like once Kenai's had his lunch, that's probably enough for dinner. One of them will feed the other 3. And I'll be starting on that one for his lunch tomorrow. So I put another batch in of food. Didn't have quite as many vegetables in that batch, but they get the different vegetables over the various days. And I also went and, I don't know if you can see through the reflective, you can see it there, put all the dog toys to dry there. Although they've already taken off with one, I didn't even get out of the basket, but they've come up nice. Well, tired, but I'm still going. I've been and picked them after the dogs. Brought in the blankets, folded them, put them away, and just did some training with Coda outside. And Kenai come outside for a bit, and I didn't have him on a lead because he was more for distraction purposes, but he just walked beside me to get treats. Such a good dog. And now I'm going outside to groom Bailey. It's Bailey's turn for a brush today. So come on, babe. Take advantage of still being a nice fella. Come on, Ace, come. Warm afternoon. He's coming out, everyone. And I'm going to I'll brush Coda later on tonight because I'll just do him inside. But I'm going to brush this big boy outside. hope I managed to catch Bailey playing with Kenai. I had to hold Coda, as you probably saw, because as soon as Coda gets involved, the two little ones play together and Fuzzy gets left out. But he must be feeling a lot better because we've been trying to play with Kenai a little bit and he wasn't real keen on Kenai for a while. But it also could have been his leg being operated on. Maybe he's come good now. But it's lovely. Look, he's after Coda now too. It's so lovely to see him wanting to play. Good boy. Oh, lovely puppies. Good boy. Two. Just one scoop. Just come on, Mum, hurry up. I want my dinner.
There you go. You're gonna eat that, are you?
You're gonna have to be a weekend job.
No, yeah. Our door over there is not working again. It's okay, we're gonna open and close it manually. So just here. All the puppies are getting a bit excited about their dinner.
Yeah, shall we watch Charger?